Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 894th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 586,370 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,230 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 8 tanks, 29 armored combat vehicles, 67 artillery systems, 54 drones, 1 cruise missile, 78 vehicles, and 21 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 107 combat clashes and carried out 53 airstrikes, including 67 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 557 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,400 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Ukraine successfully attacked a Russian submarine in Crimea on August 3, likely using ATACMS missiles. The submarine was severely damaged and is unlikely to be repaired. While this is a significant morale boost for Ukraine, it is unlikely to impact Russia's long-range maritime strikes. However, the attack highlights the growing risks for Russian forces in Crimea, forcing them to reconsider basing large naval forces there. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Russian sources claimed that Ukrainian forces conducted a series of cross-border raids into Kursk Oblast on August 6. Russian mill bloggers largely dismissed the supposed Ukrainian raids into Kursk Oblast, and Ukrainian officials have largely yet to comment on the raids. Russian Security Council Secretary and former Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu heavily over-exaggerated Russian advances in Ukraine since mid-June 2024. Russian officials continue coordination and military cooperation with Iran ahead of the Iranian retaliatory strike against Israel out of concern for Russian interests in the region. Armenia continues to abstain from the Russia-led Collective Security Treaty Organization. The Russian Ministry of Defense reportedly issued a formal reply denying a request from the wives of the mobilized Russian personnel to meet with Russian Defense Minister Andrei Belousov. Russian forces advanced east of Toretsk. In Zelensky's nightly address he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, frontline and military efforts. He held a meeting with the staff, where Commander-in-Chief provided updates directly from the front line. Key areas of focus included the intense fighting in the Pokrovsk, Toretsk, and Kharkiv regions. Emphasis was placed on supporting units, utilizing drone capabilities effectively, and maintaining a strategic advantage. Ukrainian forces are using more drones than the enemy, which is pivotal for gaining an upper hand in the conflict. Secondly, drone production and missile program. Government officials reported on the production and financing of drones, with 1 million drones contracted for this year. The drone production capabilities are increasing with state and partner funding. Additionally, the staff decided to increase funding for the missile program. The Minister of Defense also discussed the provision of weapons to brigades and ongoing negotiations with international partners to secure necessary support. Lastly, rescue operations and response to Russian attacks. A rescue operation is ongoing in Kharkiv following a Russian strike, with efforts focused on helping those trapped under rubble. Current reports indicate 12 injured and 1 fatality. He expressed condolences and emphasized that Russian terror will be punished. The global support for Ukraine remains crucial in achieving justice and responding to Russian aggression. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.